Keeping in association with Steve, the Royal VIP Promotions brings you the 4 prelim rounds in the welterweight category. In association with Cheshire Green Clean, Helen Screen Sports and Holistic Therapy, Royal Fitness, Retro Clothing and Cosmetic Couture. Ladies and gentlemen, let's meet our boxes. And fighting out of the blue corner, he has a record of 23 fights, 2 wins, 19 defeats and a single draw. He weighed in at 10 stone 13 pounds and 13 ounces at the time. Where's the dark grey shorts? He comes from Hyde, Dale Arrowsmith. And in the opposing red corner, his record reads 2 wins, 4 defeats and a draw. He weighed in at 10 stone 13 pounds and 13 ounces. And where's the red shorts? He comes from Salford, ladies and gentlemen, Steve Backhouse. Yesterday, Charles Lewis, Mr. Haslam, your timekeeper, Fred Morris, and your referee, the scoring referee when the action begins, is Darren Sargentson, who will now give final instructions.
Keep your foot on anything long, watch your head, so I say great things that most important things so far.
Here we go, and this is an interesting one, isn't it, Aky? Because it's not one of the typical fights you see on a show like this.
I'm looking forward to this one, to be honest. I know both of them really want to win. They've fought before. Steve won that one by knockout in the first round. And you can see the way they're coming out here. They're both coming out nice and sharp and crisp.
And it adds a different dynamic to it, doesn't it? Because Dale obviously wants to prove a point and avenge that, but Stephen will be saying, oh, you're fighting me again, I've got to prove a point here.
Yeah. I like this one. I'm going to call this one the Battle of the Roadmen. That's what I'm going to call this one. And you know what? They're coming out nice and crisp and sharp, and I think they're both mean business here.
Yeah, 100%. You can tell already, neither of them are just tucking up and catching your shots.
And one thing you notice is the atmosphere in the room's different.
Yeah.
You know, everyone's come around to watch this one.
And already it's settled into the fight we thought it would be. You know, Dale looking to pick his shots from the outside. Stephen just got that centre of the ring, just dominating at the moment.
Listen, both these guys have got losing records, but when I'm telling you now, as you know, they've both got skills.
Yeah.
Right? And I think it's gonna gel nicely, this fight.
Yeah, that was nice work behind the jab. Yeah, and it's a big thing. It's like a pride thing, isn't it, tonight for these two guys?
Yeah.
And you can see that in there. They're going to put everything into this.
Dale's good on the outside, you know, and Steve likes to work inside. So again, that's another interesting dynamic. You know, Dale's got a nice long jab. When he gets his distancing right, he's got a really nice long right hand as well. Oh, that comes over the top. Steve Backhouse, nice jab to the body and good body work.
One thing they're going to have to be careful of is the heads up close. Just as you were talking then, the heads clashed, and you know that might be something we see during this one. So they've come close a couple of times already, and it's something you've got to be careful of.
Oh, he led off nice there with the jab. He got a stopping jab back from Steve.
It's been a really good opener, this one, really tight as well. You know, both men have had little periods of success so far. Dale's corner just calling him to throw that right hand over the top.
I think at the minute, Steve's just controlling the tempo of the round, isn't he? But Dale's looking for a counter as the sort of tempo just slows down a little bit. Just as I say that, Steve lands a nice counter over the top.
Yeah, Dale's waiting to counter, isn't he? And Steve knows that, and he's just holding back his punches a little bit.
That's a good right hand, that. And it is. I think Dale's legs a little bit there, didn't he? Went a little bit. He done the right thing, though. He done the right thing there, Dale. He tried to tie his man up. You know, that's what you when you're befuddled like that.
let's just forget about this fight a second. Did somebody just ask you for a photo?
Listen, mate, it is what it is. Don't be jealous.
Come in here, the VIP shows.
And I'm really enjoying this one, to be fair. So thanks for inviting me, boys. Or did I invite myself? I can't remember. But Dale just wobbled at the end of the round there.
Yeah, and I think he got saved by the bell a little bit, but Steve threw him on the floor right at the end of that, and referee Darren Sargent gave him a warning for that, rightly so. But you know, it was a little bit of inexperience, that, wasn't it? Because he had a real opportunity there to land some meaningful shots.
Well, I think, to be fair, Dale sort of tried to smother him and tie him up, which is the right thing to do in that particular situation. You don't want to be exchanging back, and he went into survival mode, but that's a good left hook inside there from Dale.
Yeah, and it was the first right hand that Backhouse had landed, and it really put Dale in trouble.
That will give Steve a lot of confidence now, because you know when you hurt and rock a man like that, and you know you can go back there and have the same effect.
He's doing exactly the right thing though. He's not just looking for that right hand now. He's trying to set it up again, like he did in the first.
Dale's looking for the left hook counter as well. He's looking for the Danny Garcia shot. Steve's looking good, isn't he?
Yeah, I've been impressed so far by him. I've not seen too much of him so far, but you know, he's looked really good in there, really sharp with his counters. You know, that right hand was such a crisp right hand through the
and
middle.
Dale done well to take it because it was very short. It only travelled about 8 inches.
Yeah. And Dale's corner's just calling for him to throw a few more shots.
Yeah, he does. He does need to, doesn't he? He needs to try and make Steve work to his own rhythm rather than working to Steve's rhythm.
Yeah, and one thing that Dale can take from that first round is he didn't touch the canvas, did he? There was no knockdown. You know, he got through the round well, and he's actually started quite well in this second round.
Yeah, I mean, he's done well to come back, to be fair, because it looked like it could have been curtains.
Yeah, and it's credit to the toughness of Dale Arrowsmith that he's still in there now.
He's pushing Steve back there, and actually, this might not be a bad tactic for him. Just have it close a little bit, because outside he's getting caught a few times. That's a good left hook.
That's a lovely shot from Dale. That's the first real meaningful shot he's landed, isn't it? It was a lot of spike.
And it happened because he started trying to put Steve on the back foot.
And this is slowly turning into a little bit of a war.
This is what he needs to do. He needs to push Steve Backhouse back. That's what he needs to do.
Yeah, Dale's tried being on the back foot, moving around the ring. It hasn't worked so far. Now he's trying the inside work. And that was a good end to the round for him. How are you scoring this one so far, Aky? Because that second round was tight, wasn't it?
It was tight. You know what? I have just edged it to Steve again.
Yeah.
But it was a good competitive round. But I think Steve's just controlling. I think his ring generalship's on his side, and I think he's landing the crisper shots. But it was a good round.
Yeah, I think Steve won the first 2 minutes of the round, and Dale finished strongly. But he's got to capitalise on that now, because you know, with this only being a 4-rounder, we're halfway through it already.
And Dale just come out nice in this round. You know, he threw a real good flurry just there. His eyes look, a lot more focused. I mean, he was a little bit buzzed, at the end of the first round, as we've seen. But he come out there with a nice, positive start to the round. Steve back on the jab now.
And that's where Dale wants to be. Oh, lovely right bolo shot through the middle there from Dale. I've never really seen Dale box, on the inside before. Usually he does move around the ring quite a lot, but he's looked quite good in there, technically.
Yeah. Well, he's sparring with guys like Quinny all the time, isn't he? Over in Bredbury, and Quinny likes to have it on the inside, so he's comfortable on the inside. And actually, he's having his best spells of success when he is at this range.
Lovely uppercut landed again.
Using his bit of forearm control, digging a few body shots in there at that range. He's not getting tagged, is he? There.
Yeah, and it might work to Dale's advantage that the referee's letting him work in close quarters a little bit more than maybe some others would.
Yeah. Gotta give a shout out to Darren there. He's got the best teeth in the business as well for a ref.
He had the hump with us, didn't he, before?
he did. The less said about that, the better.
Agreed. He forgets that we'll get him back at some point.
Oh yeah.
Not tonight, but at some point.
You sound like the guy. You sound like Liam Neeson from Taken now, mate.
Yeah, it sounded a bit sadistic, that, didn't it?
And there's some sadistic shots being thrown in the ring here as well, to be honest. Some mean shots being thrown, particularly some of these short hooks. And just as I said, a good right hand there from Steve. Dale takes it well, but I think he might have felt that one down to his feet.
You can see his legs stiffen a little bit. He looks to have recovered a little bit now, but you can see it certainly wobbled him a little bit. It's that right hand that's the success for Steve, isn't it?
This is what you get when you get two guys who actually have actually more experience than their record will actually tell.
Yeah.
Because they've been around the circuit sparring and various things, and they both want to win. And you can get a cracking little dust-up like this.
Yeah, Christian Lane and Brad Riaz boxed towards the end of last season, and it was a bit like that.
Yeah.
You know, normally you see both men tucking up, but they were forced to fight because they couldn't be defensive, and it turned out to be a real good scrap. This one's got shading. Going into the fourth, Aky, and it could all be on this round.
Possibly. I've got Steve just a nose in front, but yeah, possibly. It's one of them fights. It's been a good, competitive, close fight. Really enjoyable. A great performance by both lads. They're both digging in. And Dale's come out with purpose, and he's been spun on the ropes there now, but he come out with some good purpose there.
That was intelligent from Steve. They're just spinning him and then landing it right up to the body.
Don't want to be cliche, but it might come down to who wants it more. I know that's a cliche phrase, that, isn't it? Oh, good body shot. Steve landed a very good body shot. Dale took that well, because I felt that one from here.
Yeah, it's one of those ones where everyone winces a little bit ringside. And you can hear from the corners as well, they both feel like their man's got to win this round.
Yeah, they do. They
to
do.
make sure.
That's a good observation there. They're both shouting out as if this round is the one.
Yeah, usually when you get to the end of a 4 round, one of the corners is quite quiet. You know, they're just happy for the man to get through it. But you can see they really feel like it's all on the line.
And I know a lot of Steve's gym mates were looking forward to this one. I mean, just speaking to Ben Capps earlier, he was really looking forward to it because they knew it was going to be a fight.
And that's the thing, isn't it? Everyone that turned up tonight knew this was going to be one of those that.
Oh, it's good action this round, isn't it? Reminds me of another fight we saw here, Irlam. Quinney fought Chris Conwell, and that was a good toe-to-toe little battle.
And again, that had it written all over it, didn't it?
Yeah.
You know, there's certain fights when you get matched and everyone within the sport now. Okay, the last fight we saw with Ken, you know, that was a surprise that was such a good fight. This one, this has been a real war, and we knew it would be coming into it.
It's been better than I expected, in all honesty. I expected a good fight, but this has been better. And like I say, in the first fight, Steve took Dale out in the first round. Dale's made some good adjustments.
Yeah, and that's added an extra dynamic to it as well, even more interesting.
And again, it's actually more successful for him at this range, where he's not allowing Steve to use his footwork and find the angles.
Yeah, and I didn't think that would be the case before the fight, but you know, Dale's looked good on the inside.
Yeah, just pushing him off and planting shots.
Just stuck his tongue out at us as well, Dale, so he's comfortable on the inside.
Yeah. They're both feeling it, but it's been a good pace, hasn't it? It's been a real good pace.
And whatever happens from here, credit to both men. They've really put it on the line tonight.
That's a good right hand there from Dale on the way in.
Yeah, that was nice work from Dale.
If he'd set his feet when he threw it, would have been a harder shot, but yeah, fair play, great fight that. Really enjoyed it, Yeah,
and it's one of them, it's a shame it was only 4. We would like to see that for longer. Credit to both men though, what a great fight that was.
Last round was a close round, you know.
Yeah.
Really close round.
And it'll be interesting to see how the referees got this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for Commentators.
Like, is that literally like a... Big time, thank you.
Well, ladies and gents, your scoring referee down such scores this about 39 points to 38 in favour of your winner. And from Salford, Steve